You quit on a Tuesday. Nothing dramatic happened, you just didn't do the thing. And by Wednesday night, you were doing something that felt productive, but wasn't. You were planning the restart. New start date, clean slate, Monday probably. Here's what's strange about that. The planning felt good, better than the habit ever did. There's a reason for that, and it's not laziness. But hold that thought, because first you need to see the pattern. Think about the last 3 habits you tried to build: running, reading, waking up earlier. Now be honest, how many attempts did each one get? Not days, attempts. Most people can't count them, because somewhere along the way, restarting became the habit. The gym in January, the diet after vacation, the journal with 4 entries across 3 different Januaries. You've been treating each restart as a new attempt. It isn't. It's the same attempt, failing at the same spot, over and over. Here's the number that should bother you. Researchers who track New Year's resolutions found that roughly 9 out of 10 people who abandon a goal and try again later restart it in exactly the same form that already failed. Same plan, same size, same day 4 problem. Nothing changed except the calendar. So the gap between people who finish and people who restart isn't willpower. It's not discipline. It's one specific moment, and you've lived it dozens of times without noticing what it was. This isn't hypothetical. Right now, someone with your exact schedule, your exact job, your exact level of tiredness at 9 p.m. is on day 40 of the thing you quit on day 4. And on their day 4, because they had one too, the same thing happened to them that happened to you. They missed. A kid got sick. A meeting ran long. They just didn't feel like it. An identical miss to yours. The difference is what each of you did with the next 24 hours. You opened a notes app and designed a better plan. They did a worse version of the old one. You aimed higher. They aimed lower. And that's why they're still going. Because here's the part almost nobody accounts for. A missed day doesn't kill a habit. The second missed day does. 1 miss is an accident. 2 misses are the start of a new identity. The person who used to do this. Which brings back the question from the beginning. Why did planning the restart feel better than the habit itself? Because restarting gives you the reward of ambition, without the discomfort of continuing imperfectly. When you plan a fresh start, your brain gets to feel like the person who runs every morning, without running anywhere. It's the cheapest good feeling available. That's why you keep buying it. People who finish pay a different price. They let the habit get ugly. 10 push-ups becomes 2. 30 minutes of reading becomes 1 paragraph. It looks pathetic. It feels pointless. And it is the entire gap, because the ugly version keeps the streak alive in your brain's ledger, and your brain protects streaks it still believes in. So here's tonight's job, and it takes about 90 seconds. Take the habit you've been meaning to restart, you already know which one, and write down its bad day version, the version so small you could do it with a fever. 1 push-up, 1 sentence, 1 minute. That's not the habit. That's the habit's insurance policy. Then adopt 1 rule. Never miss twice. Miss once? Fine. Human. The next day you do the insurance version. Not the full plan. Not a better plan. The tiny ugly one. Do that, and something quietly shifts. You stop collecting day 1s. So next Tuesday, when you don't do the thing, and there will be a Tuesday like that, Wednesday won't find you planning another restart. It'll find you doing the smallest, ugliest version of the habit, which means for the first time in years, it'll find you still going. And if you want to know exactly what happens in your brain on day 4, why that day specifically is where habits go to die, that video is on your screen right now. It's the missing half of this one.